What is up, Killer Collective? Mount Killer here, bringing you a Blooming Waters kind of video today. That's right. I have been waiting patiently, not very patiently, but kind of patiently, to open one of these boxes. We're finally going to get the chance today, as well as keep going on our psychology / behavioral science topic, which is anchoring. It's something I hadn't really thought about until I was reading about it the other day. So hopefully we can figure out how that's affecting us in the hobby. Open up this Blooming Waters box for Quite Whittle. Get some banger pulls. Stick around. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. Let's get into it. Gosse Fleur. Oh!
I knew there was...
Oh! Oh, no way, dude. I'm going to stay with you, Eric, so Steven can't kill us. Let's fucking go. How's everybody doing today? I'm doing just fine. Thanks for asking. You may say, hey, what happened in the Blooming Waters box? Well, this is all the contents of a Blooming Waters box. I did buy this one from my boy Danny Phantump over at the Card Coliseum. Make sure you shop there. Use code MountKiller to save 5% because he's an awesome dude and he deserves all your business. Danny was kind enough to drop these at MSRP, and he didn't really want to try to ship the whole box. He wasn't enjoying himself trying to manufacture these boxes for himself. So I was, I'm going to open it anyway, so what do I care, right? I don't care if he breaks it down. So we have all the contents of a Blooming Waters box here for Quite Whittle. Shout out to Quite Whittle for joining the memberships so that they could win this on the monthly member giveaway. Got the big old blasty. Got the promos in here, as well as 12 sexy packs of 151. I'm excited to finally open one of these. I hope you guys are excited to see it. You've probably seen a million people open them by now. There's not a good spot to do this where it doesn't get glare. I guess we'll stick it over here. Don't forget to grab this week by the cloister. It is Monday. You can do anything you want to do. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. I don't remember what that saying was when I was in elementary school, but it's Monday. That means you can make this week great if you really want to. Do what you got to do. Have a great week. Put in the effort. I would love to hear your stories of the great week you had when we come to Friday night stream. So that's what you got to do. You got to go out, do some awesome shit so I can hear all about it, so I can live through you. All right, this week's psychology topic is anchoring. Okay, and we're going to get into that a little bit and how it affects us as Pokemon collectors. All right, anchoring is a particular form of priming effect whereby initial exposure to a number serves as a reference point and influences subsequent judgments. The process usually occurs without our awareness, like a lot of these behavioral science and psychology topics do, and has been researched in many contexts, including probability estimates, legal judgments, forecasting, and purchasing decisions. One experiment asked participants to write down the last 3 digits of their phone number multiplied by 1,000. Results showed that people's subsequent estimate of house prices were significantly influenced by the arbitrary anchor, even though they were given a 10-minute presentation on facts and figures from the housing market at the beginning of the study. It's also known as first impression bias, and it's where the first bit of information we get sticks in our brain, right? You see it all throughout your childhood. Like, let's say your parents tell you something, this is bad, this is good, and that's just how until you get older and you start getting more information, different sources of information, that just kind of sticks with you, right? It's natural. There's nothing wrong with it. It's completely natural. Sometimes it leads us to make some tough choices, some choices maybe we wouldn't have made. So that's what we're going to talk about today, anchoring. And you may say, okay, Mount Killer, that's all good and well, but how does anchoring apply to the Pokemon collecting hobby? All right, there's a lot of different instances. I know just yesterday I saw somebody complaining. We're going to go ahead and start opening packs while we talk about this. I saw somebody complaining, good luck, Quite Whittle, about how they really miss $120 booster boxes, which is normal, right? Nobody in this hobby wants to pay MSRP. Up until a few months ago, we didn't have to. So I completely understand that. But this whole idea of sticking to that number and keeping it in your head is just going to hurt you. Every time you have to pay $161 for a booster box, all you're going to do is say, man, I remember when I was paying $120. So how does that benefit you in any way? It doesn't. Bloom's a spitter, not a swallower. Little slop top left over there. And we got a Blastoise. All the Blastoises. Same as the promo that comes in the box, apparently. That's unfortunate. That's what you really wanted, right? Quite Whittle was 2 of them. So it's, I mean, it's completely normal, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But by doing that, you're just causing yourself more pain. In no other product, like, how many products can you name that we expect something on a new release to be less than MSRP? Off the top of my head real quick, I can't think of any. I'm sure you guys might. Let me know down in the comments. What other product we consume that we buy do we expect, right on these nuts, do we expect to come out on release day and be less than MSRP? Go ahead, I'll wait. I'll just keep opening this pack while you guys come up with ideas. Honestly, there aren't too many. If there are, I'm sure there's a couple, but there's really nothing I can think of. Video games is another hobby, right? Video games very rarely come out on sale at release. Almost never. Anything else you like to do with your free time? It's crazy. And the fact that we expect that to happen is another thing that causes us pain. And we have a reason to think that, right? It's anchoring. We have, for so long, expected Pokemon to come out at under MSRP, so we're just used to it that way. Flareon, that's a sick artwork for a holo, but that's not what we're after. Got a holo energy, too. We better throw your holo energy in there because it's looking pretty rough so far, Quite Whittle. So for a long time, our anchor was, $100 booster boxes, $110 booster boxes, whatever. So now what is the ultimate anchor value in Pokemon for us? It's MSRP. It's crazy how quick that changed, right? But for most people, that is the anchor. Like there's a lot of people who just absolutely refuse to pay over MSRP for Pokemon product. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't financially always make sense, but if that's what you want to do, if it makes you feel better about yourself, like I was able to get all my Pokemon for under market. Okay, that's cool. I get the value in that to people. I'm the same way. I really don't think I should have to pay over MSRP, even though the market says otherwise. So I understand. The problem is what do you have to do to get those products at MSRP? Okay, let's say maybe you're not good at copping stuff online. So your only chance is to go out, look at GameStop, look at Walmart, look at Target, look at Best Buy, look at all these places. Okay, what are you spending to be able to do that? You're spending fuel, right? You're spending, maintenance on your car, maintenance repair costs. Every little bit you drive, you're that much closer to needing new tires, right? Maybe your car burns a little oil and you got to throw some oil in your car. Like all that stuff adds up. And the thing that really bothers me is that people don't value their time enough. And you may say, oh, I wasn't doing anything anyway, right? Like I was just sitting on the couch. It's not a big deal that I went and sat at GameStop for 3 hours. My time has value, and I can promise you that your time has value. And I can't begin to guess at how you value your time. I know a lot of people value their time like, oh, well, I make such and such amount of work per hour. That's how much my time's worth. No, it's not really how it works. But if you want to use that arbitrary number to give yourself a basis, that's fine. So let's say you make $20 an hour at work and you spent 3 hours sitting in line at GameStop. That's $60, okay? Plus the fuel you use to drive over there. You get there, it's limit 2, and now GameStop doesn't even charge MSRP, but let's say for a minute they're back to charging MSRP. We've got a Big Dick B. Quite Whittle, you are taking an absolute beating here. This is horrible. This is one of the worst Blooming Waters boxes I've ever seen. We're only halfway, so there's still time to turn it around. It would be cool if we could get to the end and I could be like, damn, they had us in the first half, not going to lie. But holy shit, this is not good so far. I got faith. We're going to do the gambler's fallacy. All these cold packs mean that you're going to hit something good in the second half, right? But anyway, your time has value, and you need to understand that. Kind of lost my train of thought. That happens when I stop to talk about the cards. I even made myself like a little bullet point type script thing here so that I quit getting off topic so bad. But ultimately, okay, you spent your time, you spent your fuel and all that, and you could have just saved all that time and a little bit of money by just paying a little bit over MSRP. I'm not saying go full dum-dum and spend, above market, top of market. Maybe you have the money for that. That's the other thing. Some people have the money that they can burn on that, but, some people don't. So does that mean their time is worth less? Or they just have more motivation to sacrifice their time? I don't know. I can't speak to everybody's individual situation. That's one of the things that makes it tough on these topics is everybody's situation is different. So maybe you don't have the extra money to spend to go above MSRP, but you do have the time to spend. I don't know. All right, let's get through this pack. And then there was one more little thing I wanted to touch on in that topic. Come on, please, man. Aerodactyl. Sick hollow. Hey, at least you're getting lots of hollow energies. Yay! I'm going to feel really bad about this one, Quiet Whittle. Oh, man. Okay, let's touch on the second part of this topic. All right, anchoring effects have also been shown in the consumer packaged goods category. That's us. Whereby not only explicit slogans to buy more, for example, buy 18 Snickers bars for your freezer, but also purchase quantity limits. Limit 12 per person or expansion anchors, that doesn't really apply. So the thing I've noticed a lot is now these big box stores are trying to institute limits, right? Purchase limits. These businesses don't give a shit. Like, if you think that they care who buys their product, you are sorely mistaken. Okay, they're doing it for optics. This is a business. These are billion-dollar businesses. They don't give a shit if you're happy. They may care because they know at some point you'll stop coming if you feel like you can never go there and get what you want. But deep down, they don't care. They're just looking at long-term financial ramifications of you not being able to buy a product. Okay, like they don't care. Do you think Costco cares who buys their Blooming Waters boxes? No, they want more people to buy their memberships and more people to shop at Costco. They don't give a shit. So don't fall for that trap. Okay, like, yay, Pokemon's finally limiting the quantities of the vending machines. No, you know what they're trying to limit is the negative press they're getting every time somebody buys out a vending machine and 20 people are stuck in line and don't get anything. They don't care. If you think for a minute that these big companies care about you, they don't. They care about where you're going to spend your money, and that's it. So don't fall for that trap. Gloom, Clefable, Muck, Machoke Me Daddy, and a Hollow Gyarados. And you might have a master set of all the hollows. Quite Whittle. I don't even know what to say anymore. It's probably not nice to make jokes because this is a bloodbath. I don't know. You literally got one EX. This is crazy. I mean, and if you don't believe me that these big businesses don't care, look at like what's going on lately with DEI, right? Diversity, inclusion, all that stuff. Like they were all on the bandwagon. They wanted everybody to feel included when it meant that more people shopped at their store. And now that it's kind of swinging back, the pendulum's swinging back the other way, and people are kind of not supporting DEI and stuff that much anymore. Look how many of these big box stores have given up on it. Target, Coca-Cola, like they're like, yeah, we're not going to do that anymore. We're good. Like to think that these corporations give a shit, it just blows my mind. They're not. They're here to make money. That's literally their entire business model. That's why more than anything, I would rather support small shops. People like, Danny Phantump or Kuyan Collectibles, Paladin Cards. Like, these are people who actually care about their customers and want you to be happy. They're not out here getting rich or anything. They're just making enough money to keep the lights on and be able to bring valuable product to you at a reasonable price. Oh, we finally got a second hit. It's a Golem. It's a golem. We're down to our last pack, Quite Whittle. I never thought I would have to spice up a Blooming Waters box. This is sad. I am so sorry. I'm legitimately sorry. Can we get something? If we can get something decent in the last pack, maybe an SIR or something, will that save the box? Can this box be saved? A demigod pack might save it, but it just doesn't seem likely. Grabber! Holy shit, it's a grabber. I can use this grabber to replace the non-hollow grabber. Kadabra. I don't even know what to do. Here I have a 151 chilling right here. This is from my personal stash, which has been pretty cold lately. So maybe we're due. Maybe we got the gambler's fallacy working in our favor. Boober, Poliwrath, Pidgeot, Ammonite, Nidorino, Spearow. Hey, you got a full art Venusaur. There you go. That's something. That's something. About a Crown Zenith pack? I feel terrible. This is horrible. Love Disc. Can't stand Love Disc. Used to say I hated Love Disc. I don't have room in my heart for hate. Ditto. And Tapu Lele Hollow. Let me go grab you something. Hold on.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Might be starting a dangerous precedent here if we're spicing up monthly member giveaways, but I feel bad. So congratulations, because you're such a good sport. You get this PSA 9 Clobopus Art Rare, the best Pokemon card of the best Pokemon. Congratulations. I feel bad. That's not bad though, right? It could be worse. You could have just got a shitty box and it could have not spiced it up, right? Plus you get the promos that you already pulled one of. Like, that's super cool. Yay. Yay, Quite Whittle. Yay. I'm sorry. That makes me sad. That was expensive too, with shipping. Very disappointing. That's why we shouldn't even open Pokemon cards at this point. Well, I guess that's it. I hope you learned something about anchoring today. How it can have a negative effect on you. And I hope you enjoyed the Blooming Waters box opening. Yay! It was great. Huh. All right, well, that's it. I don't even know what to say anymore. Make sure you tune in for Thursday's giveaway video. I don't know what I'm going to give away yet, but it'll be hopefully better than this Blooming Waters box. And then Friday night's gaming stream, where I don't know what I'm going to play yet, but hopefully we give better stuff away than this Blooming Waters box. Yeah, like the video for me. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications if you like to win free Pokemon cards. It's all we do on live streams. Give away free shit. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a great week. Really, really grab this week by the cloister. Like I said, I would love for you guys to show up to a Friday night stream, come in and be like, Mount Killer, I had the best fucking week of my life because I went out and I made it happen. I would be so happy for you. I would love to hear about it. So go do it. Go do it. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Have a great week. Don't let Pokemon get you down. It's getting me down lately. Don't be me. Be be positive, be happy, enjoy the hobby. Love y'all.